Hey guys, so welcome to game two of the ICA Premier League. Um, if you've watched the first game, you might be a bit confused that this game is on Catan Universe and the other game was on Colonist. We did try starting the other game on Catan Universe, but that didn't work. So this time around it has worked and we're good to go. So I'm playing as Eat the Deepness here, but it's the same tournament, just we're playing on both platforms. And this is actually the winners of all the first game have coincidentally been drawn in the same bracket. So now I have to place. This is going to be tricky. Okay. So let's see. What do I want to start with? Which way am I pointing her out? I think I'm pointing her out this way. It's possible someone will go for 8, but they're more likely to take the port if that's the case. So the 3-4 should be open on the way back. And to be honest, I'm probably going to try and build to the ports first. If someone places here, they'll probably make it to the wood port before me because they'll start with a free road. But the 3-for-1 port should still be mine. Yeah, okay, so Kevin does place there. These players I've played before. I played Sarita in the 2022 Irish Nationals and I won that game, but she made it to 9 points and she's won her first game here obviously as well, so strong player. She told me later that day that the rest of her tournament haven't gone so well, but I still think she's a good player from what I've seen. Kevin I played once before and he absolutely stomped home in that game. I could do nothing. I think himself and Christine just dominated that game at one of the Irish tournaments. And Jose, I don't think I've played before, who's in green. So, but everyone's won their first game here, so I'm expecting this to be a very tense and tight game. The Premier League basically works similar to the Football Premier League, where you get 5 points for winning, 3 for coming second, 2 for coming third, 1 for coming fourth, and 0 if you don't show up or get replaced by a bot. So the winner of this tournament, the winner of this game will go top of the table. Now notice Kevin is actually going for the brick port, so I should be able to go for the lumber port. Okay, and now Jose's gone on the brick. Okay, and he's pointing away from me. Okay. Or sorry, that's Sarita. Sarita's in brown. Okay. Interesting move. Okay, she's going without sheep. It is a low sheep board in fairness. So she may be as well off. Okay. So he's also going without sheep, but he's on the ore port. That's quite strong. He has so much ore production. And we start with a 7. So it'll be interesting to see where he blocks now. I share a lot of squares with me. He might go for the 8 brick though. Yeah, he does. And he steals an ore from me. Okay, great. Okay, wait, not bad. There's the 7 again. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down a bit. It's a bit loud. Okay, and he steals from Jose. He knows he's getting ore by doing that, I think. Lumber's no good to me. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, more lumber. I might try trading for brick now on my turn. See if I can build a road to the 3-4. Another robber. So she'll go on the 6 ore. It's just a question of who she steals from. She steals from Kevin. Okay. All right. Oh, he cuts off Jose. Okay. Oh, it's very strong. Okay, so I don't need to trade for my road, so I'm just going to place it and pass the dice. Six, okay. Here we have the rubber again. Here we go. Right. Okay, so Kevin's off to an early start. Yeah. That was blocked as well. Okay, so Jose's also off to an early start, right? This isn't looking great. Not a chance. I'm nowhere near building a city, so that's a good trade for me resource-wise, but otherwise not really helpful. So maybe he'll block the 9 wheat here, where Kevin's doubled up. Oh, the 3 sheep, that is strange. Okay, he didn't want a solo block, but still think that's a weird choice. I seem to be getting plenty of lumber, but no brick and no sheep to go with it. No wheat either. The 5 hasn't really rolled, so it's just not happening at the moment. There's wheat. Okay, I'll just offer lumber for wheat. I don't think anyone's going to take this, but Kevin does take it. Yeah, okay. Great. I know I can't do anything with it this turn, but I'm just building up lots of lumber with absolutely no use for it. I think Kev might be looking to trade his lumber or something. I'm not sure why he's trying to collect lumber. Maybe he's just trying to expand. I don't know. No sheep, unfortunately. A 4 has been a blessing, really has. wants to give me a number now. I don't want a number. Okay, more ore. What? My hand is split at the moment. It's not really near settlement and not really near a city. And I know there's no sheep out there. So I need to hold out. Ore for a brick, yeah. Unfortunately, I ain't got no brick. Okay, now I have brick, but I'm on 8, so really need to be careful here. Brick for sheep. There's no sheep. 12 is not rolled and 3 is blocked. Not that it is rolled either. 6, there's more ore, so I could city up now. Could city up now. Sheep. There's no sheep. He has 10 cards, so he's on that 3 for 1 port, so he should be able to do something here, I think. Just not sure what. Yeah, I thought he might be able to city up alright. Okay. Yeah, that 3 sheep block is not the correct block. The 9 wheat would have been a much better block. 6, okay, so that's ore. Okay, let's see if we can trade lumber for wheat. No, I passed! Oh no. I'm not used to this interface. I'm not used to playing on the PC. I normally play on my iPad. Oh, that's a disaster. That is a disaster. That is a disaster. Dang it. Oh no, that's awful. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. You can't make a mistake like that in a game like this where you're trailing and when you're playing such good players. Oh, that is a disaster. Oh, and everyone gets brick now. Oh dear. And a bit of a war as well. 2 brick for a sheep. There's still no sheep. There's still no sheep. Yeah. Okay. That is just so unfortunate. Oh, I can't believe it. I really need that 3 to roll now. To make a fist of this game, I really need to make that 3 roll. Otherwise, I'm trailing too far. Yeah. Kev is well in command in this game, unfortunately. Yeah, it's no good. It's no good. Oh, this is a disaster. Yay. I was trying to type in the chat there the 9 wheat, but I don't know why I brought up the trade screen instead. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I need the 5 or 3 to roll now. It's generous offer, but can't entertain it. So she passes on 8 cards. She hasn't gotten off to a great start either, and she also 7s out. So does Jose, actually. But Kevin's the real threat here, and I think he's going to put it back on the 5 wheat, which is bad news for me. I puts it on the 8 brick. That doesn't really make sense. Maybe Sarita has something he wants. She must do. Let's go back over here. Wheat, okay. That's. I think this is the correct decision to city up there. Okay, yeah, well, the 6 autumn almost immediately justifies that. But really, I need that 3 for 1 port to open up for me. Then I can start buying devs, I think. Okay, yeah, good move from Jose as well now. I really am kind of too far behind in this game now. It's going to be tough to catch up. There's still no sheep. Just is no sheep. Jose's on the 4 sheep now, which, oh man, yeah, Kevin's just stonking home here again. Let's try a brick for wheat. I nearly passed again there. Okay, we'll just pass that. I don't like passing on 7 cards, but my hand is stuck. Okay. Perhaps I should have. I was going to port the or 4 to 1 for a sheep, but given that I couldn't activate it that turn, I decided not to. Okay, there's a brick. There's 2 more. We need the 5 though. And the 7 again, okay. Yeah, this is a disaster. And he steals from me. Great. I think Jose's actually ahead of me here, so don't think that's a good steal. I think it's the wrong move. So hopefully we go back on the 9 wheat. Yeah, good man. Yeah, see, this is why I don't know why Kevin stole from me in the last turn. I think Jose is in a much better position than me. What is this? So weird. Okay, let's give a lumber for a wheat. Let's try. I'm gonna have to really try and shake people down here. Right, okay. No, okay. How about a brick for a wheat? And we'll offer a road for a wheat. Okay, so I'm going to portrait the ore for a sheep. Pass on the dice. Hope that nobody steals from me. All I can really do. He has 12 cards. He has to be able to do something here. 8 points. Yeah, this is a disaster of a game, unfortunately. Now he's on 9 points. Wow. Okay. This is just... Okay, let's see if I can trade lumber for wheat. Don't think I'll be able to. Okay, so... Really, by rights, I should start playing for road now, but I'm going to do that first and just see if we can hold out. I don't think we'll be able to. I think Kevin's going to finish this off in a round or two. Unfortunately. But really, I need to start competing for road and asking the guys to feed it to me. Okay, so Jose's buying cards, which is good. Hopefully he'll get a knight and start attacking Kevin. Just slow him down a bit. Yeah, that could be GG. I'm not sure. I don't think it. Oh, no, I don't think it is. Yeah, okay, that is definitely it. There is no hope. Kevin's about to finish us off unless Carlos can, or unless Jose can really do something. I think Jose's playing just for second place at this stage. I don't think he's. I was gonna ask if he could take road, but it doesn't matter. It's game over. Kevin has a city in his hand, so it's all going to wrap up pretty quickly, unfortunately. Okay, 7's out, but he'll still be able to do it. What? Or was he just showing off? Yeah. Okay. Well done to him. That was a bit of a disaster for my second game, but what can I do? Okay. Right, well, that's nice and quick at least. Okay, see you next time, guys. Hey guys, I just thought I'd add a post-game analysis section to this, given that the game went by so quickly and I didn't have a lot of time to provide insight as that was happening. The idea behind this series is to upload a full tournament run, warts and all. So the good, the bad, and the ugly. And this game was pretty ugly from my perspective. I actually think I have a decent setup here. I think this is totally winnable. I'm on all 5 resources to start. I'm on good numbers, and I'm on a pretty good spread of numbers. I also have access to a 3-for-1 port and potentially a 2-for-1 port as well. I try and focus when reflecting on these games on my own mistakes rather than focusing on what other people did. We will talk about what other people did as well. But let's start by talking about where I went wrong. And there's a very obvious place if you've watched the video where I went wrong, which is I accidentally passed my turn when I had a city in hand. That obviously won't happen to you in real life, but it can happen when you're unfamiliar with a UI, as I was in this case. And as a result of that, I lose out on production. So I could have citied or I could have settled, but my plan was to city up this square here, and this would have increased my production and would have allowed me to settle on the 3-for-1 pretty quickly after that. Even if I had to port at 4-to-1 to do that, it still would have happened a lot sooner than it did in the game. And this means that I'm not chasing Kevin and Jose, who are really the only contenders in this game. That's the main mistake that I make. The other mistake I make is I probably don't talk to the guys enough. It's clear that Kevin has a strong position here, and I could be more active in trying to encourage Jose to pursue road, or to encourage him to buy dev cards and start playing them aggressively against Kevin, to play an aggressive knight, start blocking him. Although I certainly could have done that, it's less of a blunder. I think Kevin has the game anyway. We see at the end he has 18 cards, he rolls a 7. He can still city up and build 2 roads. So really, it was too little too late in any event. The other, to talk about then some of the mistakes other players made, I think the primary mistake that was made by the other guys was emplacements. So I think this 4-8 sheep or position should have been taken. And I actually think it really suits Jose's game. It makes sense for him to go on the ore port because he's producing a lot of ore. I can understand that decision. But this might be slightly better. if you're playing an ore wheat sheep game, which he basically is, you're going to be porting this ore for sheep. So you may as well get the natural sheep. You can also port a 3-to-1 here anyway, so you could port your brick, you could port your wheat, that gives you flexibility. And you're already unblockable on the ore. If you take the 8 ore and the 6 ore, you're unblockable. You're even more unblockable with the 10, but that's probably overkill. And this will allow him to buy the knights he needs to block Kevin in this instance. I also think it works better with Sarita's game. So she could go down here to the sheep, and given how low production the sheep are in this game, she could probably trade that for brick, which she doesn't have. This is a high brick board. There's an 8, there's a 6, there's a 10. She goes on the 8-10, and it doesn't really work for her in the end. She does have a bit of bad luck. I think she sevens out twice when she's over 8 cards, and that's in an orbit. So it's it's difficult to say. Finally, although I do want to give Kevin credit for bringing the game home. If you watch a lot of Catan content online, you'd swear that no one ever won a game. They only ever lose a game because someone else made a mistake. In this case, Kevin is very quick to spot that he can. Initially his road is pointing this way, but he is quick to spot that he can track back and get his 3-for-1 port. This also increases his wheat production, and it really is a good move. You'll also see later in the game he starts blocking the 8, and in game I'm surprised by this, but what he's doing is he's preventing me from going on a run for road. I could potentially challenge him for road. I have decent brick lumber production. I could connect my settlements. So well done to Kevin for bringing the game home. So those are just some of my thoughts on the game and how it went and what I could have done better. Hopefully you'll be able to bring some of that analysis to your own games in the future. Okay, see you next time.